Welcome to English Podcast, the podcast where we dive deep into the routines, behaviors, and habits that shape our lives. I'm Alex.
And I'm Jamie. Today, we're exploring a topic that touches all of us, habits. From daily routines to life-changing behaviors, habits influence our success, happiness, and health. So, what exactly is a habit?
Great question. A habit is a behavior that has become automatic through repetition. It's something we do regularly and often without much conscious thought. Think about brushing your teeth, for instance. You do it every morning and night, often without much conscious thought.
Absolutely, and habits can be both good and bad. Good habits like exercising or reading can improve our lives. Bad habits like procrastination or smoking can hold us back. The fascinating part is how our brain develops these habits over time.
That's true. Our brain's limbic system, particularly the basal ganglia, plays a big role in habit formation. When we repeat a behavior, the brain creates a neural pathway. The more we repeat it, the stronger that pathway becomes, making the behavior more automatic.
So it's like carving a trail through a forest. The more you walk it, the clearer and easier it becomes to follow. But that also means breaking bad habits or creating new ones can be challenging because those neural pathways need to be rewired.
Exactly. That's why forming a new habit often requires conscious effort and persistence. Psychologists have identified a simple three-step process that helps us understand habits: cue, routine, and reward.
Right. The cue is what triggers the habit. It could be a time of day, an emotion, or an environment. The routine is the behavior itself, and the reward is what our brain gets out of it, reinforcing the behavior to happen again.
Let's take an example. Say you want to develop a habit of jogging in the morning. The cue might be your alarm going off. The routine is putting on your running shoes and heading outside. And the reward? Maybe you enjoy the fresh air or you feel energized afterward.
That brings us to the crucial part. How do we build good habits? One popular method is habit stacking, where you attach a new habit to an existing one. For instance, if you already brush your teeth every morning, you could start meditating immediately after brushing.
That's a smart approach because it leverages an existing routine as a trigger. Also, starting small is key. Don't try to overhaul your entire life overnight. Focus on tiny changes that are easy to stick with.
Absolutely. Consistency is more important than intensity at first. Over time, those small, activated behaviors add up and can lead to significant change. But what about breaking bad habits? That can be tougher.
Breaking a bad habit often requires identifying and modifying the cue or reward. For example, if you tend to snack late at night, you might try changing your environment, removing junk food from your house, or setting a cutoff time for eating.
Another effective technique is replacing a bad habit with a good one. If you're trying to quit smoking, for instance, you can replace the cigarette with chewing gum or deep breathing exercises whenever the craving hits.
And don't forget accountability. Sharing your goals with friends or using apps can help you stay motivated. Also, being patient is crucial because habits take time to change. The famous 21-day myth is a bit of a misconception. Research suggests it can take anywhere from 18 to 254 days to fully establish a new habit.
That's a good point. Staying committed and understanding that setbacks are normal are part of the process. Sometimes small slips are just part of learning and adjusting.
Let's talk about the importance of self-awareness in habits. Recognizing your triggers and understanding your motivation helps you create sustainable routines. Journaling or tracking your progress can give you insight into your habits and help you modify them effectively.
And on a broader level, habits shape our identity. If we see ourselves as healthy or productive, that reinforces positive behavior. Conversely, negative habits can reinforce a negative self-image.
That's why changing habits isn't just about behaviors, it's about transforming how we see ourselves. Small wins lead to a stronger sense of self-efficacy.
To wrap up,
Well, that's all for today's episode on habits. We've covered what habits are, how they form, ways to build new good habits, and how to break the bad ones. Remember, change doesn't happen overnight. It's a process of patience, consistency, and self-awareness.
exactly. Start small, stay committed, and don't be discouraged by setbacks. Your habits shape your future, so take charge and make them work for you. Thanks for listening to the English podcast about habit.
If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe and share it with friends. And if you have any questions or stories about your own habits, we'd love to hear from you.
Until next time, keep building those positive routines, and remember, small changes can lead to big transformations.
Goodbye.